Okay, everything's good. All right, hello everyone. This is Xenoblade Chronicles 1. With Blessed of the Echo, I guess. This will be New Game Plus. This is practically the run I know. Anyway, okay, so we'll start if once the person on the time is ready. Okay, we'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. Hope that's ready. Okay. So, yeah, this is Xenoblade Chronicles 1. This is New Game Plus. And this game is really quirky on New Game Plus. There's just some really funny stuff. In the first fight, we do... Because we have access to all our arts. So, Dunban here has an art here called Thunder. And it's actually much faster than, I think, Warswing? Oh, no. Not Warswing. He's, AoE, and he's our AoE attack move. Which I forgot the name of, because this is much faster. Hello? Not fast when I miss that. But it's fine. Do I run any percent? No, I haven't learnt it, but it's a harder category. Anyway, Steel Strike is really fast if you just want to punch a dude. So now we get to play as Shulk. And Shulk has he's mainly a glass cannon, and he has a lot of fast moves. So I didn't get haste here, so I just used backslash, because that's a fast animation. I did not get Rise Ryan though, which makes me really sad. Rise Ryan is one of the funnier quotes in the game. And here I have my gems all set up in order. It takes a bit to get it set up, but the idea is you really want full defense on the gloves. And I almost lost track where I was. I'll explain what all these gems do when the time comes for them, because there's not really enough time to explain every single one of them in like 1 second. That's a split. Oh yeah, we will 100% use Quick Step. So you might have noticed, yeah, I'm going really fast. I'm also going faster than what you would normally see the game on, because I'm running this game on 50 Hz. 50 Hz is a game setting, a hardware setting that's only available on the power versions of the games. So, guess what? The power version is the fastest version of this game. For the longest time, we thought Japanese version was going to be the fastest, because one, they had like faster disc speeds on the Wii version, but because we don't have to deal, but because we have the Wii U version now, we don't have to deal with that. And yes, I'm playing this on Wii U as well. So, as someone who like really like loves this game a lot and wants like people to speedrun it, it's not very accessible on the fastest version. But when the definitive edition comes out, it's going to be pretty exciting. Oh, boost the game audio, dang. I thought it was too loud. I can do that once I get a moment. Oh yeah, here. I hope you appreciate this. So I'm playing as Fiora, and I have her shoes equipped where I think it's the infantry boots, and she has quick step 3 on, which is actually faster than actually equipping quick step on her because the menus are slower on 50 hertz. So yeah, I hope you appreciate Fiora's level. It's a pretty nice level if I think so. Oh, I got plate story. That's really rare. You need that in the 80% run. New game 80% run. Anyway, so the Monado is tested, and it can't harm humans, but well, although the Monado I have does harm people, which definitely makes some of the fights a little less annoying. Anyway, I think I can fix the audio once I make the next 2 corners. But yeah, we're running to the Ether Mine because Ryan got disciplined for being late to drills, and we decided to help him. Alright, I can fix it now. Okay. Tell me if this is okay. I just boosted the audio. Oh yeah, so Fiora also joins us in this quest for helping Ryan do his job. Will I only play as Shulk? No. I will try my best, but sometimes the camera is a bit slow. Oh yeah, so that caterpillar there is a unique monster. You can get spotted by unique monsters at level 99. The Tephra clip isn't too bad. It's mainly getting like up the ledge that's the problem, because it's like RNG. If you get the block, it's like a 6% chance, I believe, if you have the block guarder. We're going to do a little bit of platforming here. Okay, got up there. Sometimes that ledge like is really annoying to get up. So anyway, this fight is a little interesting. We actually just have to aim for the other enemy, so we don't get stunned for too long. And then because Stream Edge hits everyone in range, it just destroys it. Anyway, so now Colony 9 is under attack by the Mechon. And we're going to like help people and check it out. Oh yeah, to explain the 50 Hz thing, I did not continue that. So you move like around 10 to 15% faster on 50 hertz. So you end up saving 15 minutes over just New Game Plus just by having faster movement. It's pretty crazy that it works out that way. And 50 hertz also has other little quirks about it too, which we'll get into later. Anyway, let's see if I get this. No, I didn't get haste. You have, with how I set my skill tree up, you can. It's a probability that you'll get haste, and unfortunately, I haven't got any like haste activations yet. So we used to use the backslash to have like a faster attack animation because backslash is just really fast. Actually, our crit chance is like 100% because of Shulk's skill tree. Anyway, we're just going to use Stream Edge on these next encounters here because it just takes out all these enemies in one shot. Alright, so this next fight is where Shulk first gets the Monado. And it scales up to your level, so usually we're like level 40 something here in New Game, and we're level 99 here. So we do practically a lot of damage to these enemies. So focus our efforts, so make the AI attack the Mechon in front. And then we attack the Mechon in the back and they take care of the rest of the Mechon. It's kind of cool that, that's the most efficient way to do that fight. Anyway, so this next fight is actually pretty whack. So there is like a 10-second time saver where if you use a Monado art, Middleface immediately uses his move. Yeah. So I'm using shield here, but you can use Monado in Char here. Also, I got the Battle Fall off, which is amazing. You rarely get that. So I can actually use Cyclone on the later fight. Anyway, I'm just going to use backslash here. And that's the end of Colony 9. Yes, Monado Frida's hurt Middleface. Anyway, going back to Tephra Cave and going back to Magmal. Yeah, so that HP barrier there, you do hit that if you just normally attack him, but activating a Monado art there is significantly faster because it makes him use his attack 10 seconds earlier. It's a weird time save, but it just happens to work that way only for that fight. Okay, so I can use Monado Cyclone here. This like pretty much guarantees that all the spiders will die instead of relying on RNG with Stream Edge. Where's Cyclone? Ryan just killed the ball for me. I feel I feel really sad. He was really fast with his activation there as well, which is weird. Usually he takes a while to get aura bursts off. Anyway, so Ryan's in danger from the giant spider. And we're gonna have to save him. And also, we want to jump on the carnival objects in the game, just so that we don't have to wait for the animation for him to get up. Anyway, so this is where we learn shield, but we're just gonna stream edge and end this fight before the vision activates. Just like that.
You're a lifesaver. Nice one, Ryan.
If you take like even a second longer, the vision activates and you lose like 10 seconds. How long does the standard game speedrun take? It takes between like pi 4 hours to 6.5 hours. Wow, I saved time. Amazing. I have my splits go up and running. Yeah, that's because it's... I should explain this. So, power version makes you move a lot faster, as well as quick step. And the PAL version of the game is available in Europe and Australia. So anyway, we're in Gale Plains. And we see the buggy of the worst character in the game. And instead of just going immediately to rescue him, we're just gonna go right to this landmark first, because it's faster. And he can take care of himself for a little bit. There we go, we got the landmark, now we get the rescue. Juju. So we need to be in a certain position to kill these enemies. Both of them, that is. Yeah, gone both. If you're in the wrong spot, you don't kill them both, which is a little bit annoying. Anyway, because we got that landmark, we don't have to walk there again. We just go to the landmark and go to the refugee camp where Juju, his sister, and everyone else in Colony 6 evacuated to because the Mekon attacked their area as well. So now we meet our third party member, which is Shala. She tells us that the situation is pretty dire in Colony 6. And then Juju runs off by himself because he wants to help the people of Colony 6. And I'm pretty sure Kid doesn't stand a chance against a Mekon. Anyway, for some weird reason, you can't quick travel during this part. So we have to walk our way there. There's going to be some situations in the plot of the game where quick travel is disabled. So I can still get spoiled by unique monsters, but because I have Earthquake 6 on, it kind of helps me evade the unique monsters a little bit more. So that Arden I just passed on the left, he's a unique monster, but he won't be able to spot me with Earthquake 6 on, even if I get a little bit closer to it. And we're going to be abusing that later on. Oh yeah, and I'm avoiding the orbs now because if you collect the orb, there's like a small chance you get a vision. And that's because it just tells you about quests, which we're not doing in New Game Plus. And collecting orbs just costs you time if it gets a vision. So we don't chance that. Alright, upcoming here is free boss fight. Most of them are pretty trivial because we're way high level. So this is where First Attack Plus comes in real handy. So we can take these out pretty efficiently or hit the HP barrier faster. Here, this particular fight here, if we're behind the Mekon, we can just one-shot it. Hello? No, that's not it. I couldn't target it. Anyway, so when you get mysterious basically the half HP, and then we run away from the fight. So me having the camera in this direction means I'll suffer less lag from the game. I'll be doing this for a couple of fights. Oh yeah, and also even though I'm way higher level than Zord, he's gonna like, he has like a 5% chance of hitting me. So it's very low, but he can still like hit you. Anyway, so worst character gets captured again. No, there's actually like 10 hours worth of cutscenes. 10 hours and 10 minutes worth of cutscenes. Anyway, so we're coming up to one of the... one of the hardest parts of the new game plus 80% run. This is not in the new game 80% run. Mainly because you don't have the fall damage gem. And the fall damage gem makes what you're going to see in the Ether Mine possible if I pull it off. You're also going to see a really difficult jump to pull off. It's only in the New Game Plus category. And it's incredible. Like, it's much harder than it looks, and it's pretty crazy that it's possible. But yeah, the reason why I'm telling you this now is because I had to be spot on with my movement in the Ether Mine. So, yeah, the Ether Mine is definitely like one of the hardest areas of the game, platforming-wise. And also, yeah, to get down there fast. There is a little bit of RNG with the fight, with one of the fights that I hope goes well. I do have a backup for it, but I'm hoping I don't have to resort to that. Anyway, here we go. I really hope I get this jump, but it's unlikely because it is really insane. Oh, and yeah, also I should be avoiding collecting those orbs as well. If those orbs is one of those orbs is, I can't remember what it is, but if it's a certain item, I will get vision, and that means it's impossible for me to do the jump that I described. Anyway, here's the fight. Oh, this is bad. I don't think this is possible, but we'll see. Why does the vision ruin the jump? Let me gather my thoughts about that. So the vision ruins the jump because you can't move for a couple of seconds after the vision happens. And that messes up the cycles, yeah. Also, if I get spoiled by this UM, yeah, it's pretty much over. It's not over good. But it might already be over because of how bad that fight went. Like, you have to be absolutely spot on with almost everything that happens here. If I don't get the pull off the jump, I will I'll probably have to save and then reload. Okay, this gives me a chance. I'll see where the thing is. Yeah, I won't make it. That's like, yeah. I'll actually not make it. Yeah, it's too far gone now. So, what I'll do here is do a save and reload. So now the cycle is back up. I now have to wait for it to go down. It's a shame I couldn't pull off the jump, but it's very unlikely I would have been able to. I almost jumped right down to the bottom. So there is a certain threshold where you actually die. Just flat out die. It depends on the amount of time you fall due to fall damage. But yeah, I think... Oh. I don't know if anyone has the video, but I would really appreciate if it's like linked in the chat, because it's a shame I couldn't show off the jump. The jump stays around 30 seconds. But it's insanely difficult. What's everyone's favorite Monado power, by the way? This is mine. Yeah, so that's a 50 hertz only thing. You can clip through that wall.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Anyway, we finally made it to the moment. Hello, Ryan. And we're gonna fight Sword. It is possible to jump from the bomb all the way to the top, but the death takes priority. So it's been unfortunate that death does take priority. Anyway, get Godot's rifle. That's Charlotte's fiance, and he was defending Colony 6 from the Mechon. But yes, oh hello Charlotte. Yeah, Sword is pretty fast in New Game Plus. In New Game, the fight was definitely a big wall in the game though, before the clip onto the ledge was found. So hopefully I make the cycle on time. This is actually a tight cycle as well. And yeah, I made it. I was so scared that Charlotte may have, like, actually pushed me off the edge. Anyway, made it to the end of Ether Mines. And now we fight Sword again. For the last time. Did you know Sword was voices Mui Mui in 2? Anyway, so hopefully I can line this up. Oh, that's a shame.
I'm really feeling it. Behold the power of the Monado.
Mui Mui. Anyway, so we have Dunban, but we're not going to switch Shulm yet. Because that's slow. Anyway, so this is a really good point in the casual playthrough to get some unique monsters you may have missed, because this weather is forced. There are certain sections in the game where the weather is forced. So it's a like thunderstorm and at night. All that good stuff. Yeah, Shulk gets a vision and he sees a black tower on top of the Bionis. And they figure out they have to go to... whoa, it's foggy. they figure out they have to go to Prison Island. Mui Mui's in 2. And his voice is like completely different to Zord. So anyway, so before we get into the water, we try to like jump just before it, just to save a little bit of time. Because the water makes you go pretty slow. Also, yeah, there's some like really high level monsters here. Some not aggressive though, which is nice. But there's definitely some that are aggressive though. Especially in the fog, so I have to be a bit wary. Anyway, so we grab this landmark quickly, and where's the rock? Oh no. Oh yeah, there it is. So this poison punches you. Don't ask me why a punching sound effect is there for poison. Oh, now it's not foggy. Thank goodness. There's actually a really good reason why I'm relieved about that. Anyway, so the Radiant quest, the quest where you have to collect the red orbs here, is available like before you even like get the quest. So we actually do it now. But yeah, there's a unique monster that is around this area that can actually spot you through the fog and can actually kill you because Shulk is very squishy. He's a glass cannon. So you can actually die, even though I am max level because of how I'm built and stuff. Why is level 99? Because of New Game Plus. It's faster to be level 99 in New Game Plus. Anyway, I'm hoping this unique monster can spot me. Doesn't look the way of the red orb. Please don't look at the way of the red orb. He isn't good for pal. Yeah, de-leveling would be interesting in Xenoblade 1 if it was available. Maybe the remake might put it in. Who knows? Anyway, jump on this rock here. And for the longest time, I thought these gates had like an invisible wall, but you can just like walk through it, and it's just faster that way. Also, this landmark you can get without going even close to the story flag there on my minimap. But yeah, I just got the landmark, and I don't have to go even close to the place I have to go to get it. Okay, so here is a little bit of an annoying jump. I hope I get it, because it looks really cool, but it's a little bit annoying. I got it, nice. So yeah, you just fly, because you get pulled by the moment, because the momentum of the waterfall just like pushes you. It is really annoying to pull off that jump though, because it can be a bit finicky. Now I got all the orbs, I can just go here. Oh. So this knock-on talks forever. But the reason why we also collect the orbs early is also because we have less text boxes here to go through. Because normally you get 2 here, but we got 1. Okay. Making sure I got that activated, because sometimes you can just run past it and it doesn't like trigger even though you hit the A button. Ryan? Okay, good.
You're really getting
I think I have to stop here?
pretty good.
Yeah, here.
Let's stay alert.
Who else wants some?
Oh, that was too far. I think I can still move through the stairs. But yeah, because you run so fast, you end up going... You can end up going through the stairs, and it's quite funny. The game does not anticipate you moving that fast. Anyway, so here's one of the more annoying parts of the game. You have to deal with your allies basically getting your way while you're climbing stuff. It can result in some shenanigans, but hopefully not too many shenanigans during the run. Get off. Ryan's in my way. But yeah, dealing with Ryan is really annoying. Charlotte's not as annoying. And yeah, you do want to jump on them because the animation to just climb up on the ground takes longer. Sometimes the AI can't even grab onto it, so it just falls down. You do move faster than, I think, the AI, but it just depends. Oh my god. Yes, quick step does increase your climbing speed. So right here is the only time, well, it should be the only time where you have to like reload the save in New Game Plus. Gotta do it here. And this, unfortunately, you're too slow to hit the stomach acid spout there. And when you just save and reload, you're just fast enough from there. This was super dark on my monitor, my goodness. I could barely see the tunnel. I like my username too, thank you. Anyway, we're in Magna Forest. This is like on the way. We have to get through to the top of the Bionis, and hopefully that I need to avoid that orb because that could have been a vision. I think kelp mushrooms, yeah, they give you the vision here. Anyway, I'm going to try to do this for the people here. Yeah. The first screenshot we saw of Xenoblade HD, really. Alright. Oh yeah, thanks. Oh yeah, there's like a story here. Like, I was doing that quest where you have to find that unique monster in hot weather. And it's really difficult to tell when it's hot weather because the screen gets really foggy. Like it's, you know, like it's really hot and it's a jungle and everything. So the heat just gets like trapped there. And then the weather all of a sudden changes to like rainy as I spot the unique monster. That was sad times. Anyway, so Shulk is collecting ether water crystals to help a girl called Melia. That we know. We currently don't know her name, but that's Melia that we're helping. Alright, so this far here, we do just have enough damage to one-shot these enemies. Okay, good. I was so scared that Street Edge wouldn't work, but it did. Anyway, menu time. So here, I'm going to get rid of the gloves and put better gloves. And then we equip Dunban here. And the best part about this menu is we just killed 2 birds with 1 stone. So we get basically everyone's gear on. There's one final gear menu we do, but it's not until we get our final party member. But yeah, Dunban is like forced into your party, which is awesome as well. It just works out that the game just doesn't even want Charlotte in your party anymore. But yeah, that and monster there will turn to the if it's like hot weather. Just FYI, if you're playing this game casually. Oh, the Definitive Edition did show the bar on the shoulder in the trailer, so we're pretty soon we're going to be getting that area in the Definitive Edition. Anyway, we made it to the village that Melia has told us to go to, that where the Nopon are looking after her and stuff. And now they're going to have... And as we make it to the top to talk to her about stuff, we're going to be getting our own Hero of the Nopons joining our party. Unfortunately, this Hero of the Nopons does not do much except give us more attack power and stuff with the skill links that we equipped it on. Also, it's very easy to fall off this area. Like, it's so easy to accidentally like clip through the small barriers there as you're coming up. So this area is pretty dangerous as well. It's also very important that you grab this landmark here, because we'll be using it a little bit. Anyway, talk to Melia. Oh, wrong direction. The shoulder buttons do stuff in the menu, like, hold on. So, skip the cutscene where Heropon Ricky is introduced. And we gotta get stuff from him because they're not immediately giving him the stuff he needs to beat the tilapia. He gets shunned by his village and everything, and he has to pay a debt because he has lots of kids. Okay, so because I don't have the full defense gems on, I'm going to take the full damage here. This isn't a big deal. No, we don't need full defense gems anymore. But one of the biggest threats in this area, though, is not that unique monster that was on my left. Oh, no, my right, my bad. But these level 98 dinos, which are aggressive, and because Shulk is a glass cannon, they will kill you. And there will be one dino will be running past. Hey, where's the dino? Where's he gonna look? Okay, that was really scary. Anyway, so this Telethia fight here is a bit interesting, I would say. So the first phase here, we're just going to attack it. And we're going to look the other way. Just so we get the lag reduction. And on this phase of the fight, we make sure we don't attack until we hit the back. Now, it's very easy to auto-attack the enemy. Okay. And now we go... So remember that chase resonance thing? Yeah, we're going to that. Really useful to just immediately talk to Melia instead of going to the top and hoping you land a jump. So anyway, we've got Melia in our party now, and she's going to lead us to the top of the Bionis. And we find that we need an Emperor's permission to even set foot on Prison Island. So here we don't talk to Berry Jammy. It looks pretty deceptive, but yeah, don't talk to Berry Jammy. And now we're at Erisea. This area is really beautiful if the right weather condition comes up. I should also have mentioned the game that 50 Hz also makes my game look a little worse. So, yeah, we sacrifice quality for speed. I wonder if I can pull this off while this is going on. I should not be doing this during a run, because you don't actually run in a straight line. Like, you can't completely run in a straight line in Xenoblade in general. It's a little bit weird. Anyway. I thought so. Twitch is being weird on my end. I can't see your messages. Anyway, we're playing as Melia now because the rest of our group has gotten arrested. Anyway, the cutscene nicely teleports up to in front of the palace. Right, let's see if we can do this in chat now. Yeah. Alright, so Molly gets an audience with her dad. And we just talk here to our party members to progress the story. Hello? How did you Shala? Did not mean to talk to Ricky twice, but I'd rather talk to Ricky twice, you know? Anyway, so this area can get really confusing because you go here like 8 times. I'm not even kidding about that. Like, it's kind of insane how many times you go back to the same spot in the game in a short period of time. Anyway. If you're playing this game in 60Hz, which is more readily available on other versions of the game, you do actually go to the lighthouse first before you even go to Alchemoth. I'm playing this on Wii U Virtual Console, but it's available on Wii, a new 3DS, and Wii U. This game was released on all Wii U Virtual Consoles, and it'll come out on Switch, but it's likely a different game because of the addition of the bar on the shoulder. I don't think I don't think this game and Definitive Edition will be like exactly the same game. I thought I was going the wrong direction for a second there, but no, it's just what it was. Alright, gonna wait for these guys to line up. Oh, we also threw something at them. Like a rock or something. The only time we'll be using the
Let's stay focused.
Anyway, so we rescued the worker. That's the quest we were doing. We were doing the guards a favor. That's why we're out of prison all of a sudden. Anyway. Some sinister things are happening in the capital of Alchemoth. And we're gonna go back there. Back to our pretty prison. Oh, it's raining. Might not be for long though. Okay, good. I selected the right option. Anyway, so the next fight is the fight against the assassins. Now, because they're part of the Bionis, you can't harm them with the normal Monado, but I have the true Monado here. So gonna aim these guys.
Right, you're a lifesaver.
And Ryan took his sorry.
Gale flash.
Ryan took his time. Anyway, so once again we're in our prison, but we gotta rescue Melia. So Melia is in danger. She's doing the she's doing the tomb trial in order to prove her lineage to say that she can ascend the throne and get recognized by her ancestor. But yeah, she's in danger. So the reason why we equipped Melia with Quickstep is not only for the earlier part, but also for this part here. We do actually get the fight as her as well, so a little bit of Melia playtime here. So how Melee works is you pick a spell and then you have to use your middle art in order to use the spell. But if you keep spells on her, you get like buffs and everything. But we're level 99, we don't need to worry about. But here, this strat is really interesting. I actually really like this strat here. So we use Summon Ice. And we use damage over time in order to get a quick fight here. Because we want to run away from this fight, and we don't want to wait for that animation. So Melee gets recognized as the next ruler of the High Antia, and potentially the last. But they're very happy with her genetic makeup, so they're not too worried. Anyway, so we're playing a Shulkin party. Bridges do not activate, so we have to be careful not to run off the edge, basically. Right. Wow, that fight was really good. Definitely what you want to see in that fight. Yes, it's percentage based. Until you fall past a certain until you fall for a certain period of time, it becomes lethal. Nope. Yeah, more climbing shenanigans. Why are the wolves to test the royalty? I guess they want to test their fitness or something. Anyway, the next fight is really interesting. We actually sacrifice our first attack plus bonus in order to make this fight fast. Because we're dealing with Telethia and Tarea. So we do focus attacks on the Telethia. And then use Monado Buster.
Let's focus our efforts. This is the Monado's path. I'm really feeling it. Don't get
That was a really good fight. Also, Taria's scream is really loud. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, so we're put here again. And we're going to talk to the Emperor because we saved his daughter. But only Shulk can. And that's like the only point of the game where you have to have Shulk as the leader of your party to progress the game. Pardon me. But yeah, we're gonna visit Melia. Oh dang. If you're lucky enough, you can get like a small jump and then you can just like skip jumping into the water. Yes, the arts I use are at Apple. So is this Melia's bedroom? I don't know. It's her room basically. It's her private quarters. And then we get an emergency. And the Mechons start attacking Prison Island, I think. Yeah. These teleports a bit finicky. You have to like stand on them for like a second and they register that you're there. So we see Callian, which is Melia's half-brother. And he tells us that the Emperor has already gone to Prison Island. So we have to save him. And also we don't get his permission to go, by the way. But we're going there anyway to save him. The reason why we don't get his permission to go is because Shulk's intentions are actually evil. His motivation to use the Monado is for revenge because Fiora dies early in the game. Against the first Millface fight. Also, we can't like use quick travel here. Yeah, there is around 100%. It's like 25 hours long. Okay, thanks to the lighthouse landmark, we can get here, get to Prison Island a little bit faster. But this is a really long walking section. Basically, we have to hit 2 switches. They activate the place to go to Prison Island to all that good stuff. I don't think it's all achievements. All achievements. I think the achievements are buggy. And they're not required to get 100%. But yeah, the rules are just posted in the, yeah. In the chat. So we go to the right first to save just like an input on the menu. I think heart-to-hearts are part of 100%. That would be weird if they weren't. I might have to ask the Grand about that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that definition might be a little inaccurate. No, there isn't. There shouldn't be anything that would prevent you from getting it from the game. I actually did a 100% playthrough before I started running this game. And I've got all the heart-to-hearts. So yeah, there definitely is not anything that will prevent you from getting all the heart-to-hearts. It just might be something that was missed in the definition. But yeah, I'll probably have to bring that up to Legrand. He might have missed it. Also, yeah, the menus take longer to load up in 50 Hz, so that's another disadvantage of 50 Hz. The menus do actually take longer to load. Even though I was mashing, you can hear me mashing the button. Oh yeah, here's an instance where we're going to get spotted by a Hello, friends. My friends. Don't worry, we'll be hearing more of You Will Know Our Names. It will play one other time, at least. What is 50 Hz? It's a setting in the PAL version to adjust for PAL TVs. That's its primary intention, because TVs and PAL were different. TRTs are different in PAL than in the than in the US and Japan as well. But because of that 50 Hz, we just run faster. Anyway, we're finding a mini boss, which is a Sky Ray. I hope I get this right, because
Let's focus our efforts. No problem. Gale Slash.
okay, good. I'm glad the soul drive didn't lag. Sometimes if you like finish a fight off with soul drive, it actually like makes the load a bit slower. Anyway, we're on Prison Island now. There's 2 possible weather conditions on Prison Island on this visit. We get shooting stars. Awesome. We get better weather. I'm going to try to make this as scenic as possible. Look at the weather. Look at this. It's beautiful. Imagine this in HD. But yeah, our first visit to Prison Island is. I hate this part. I hate that. It's just like, yeah, you get another cutscene where it should have been like part of this one. That's what I noticed too. Suffers a lot of just like a bunch of cutscenes that are close together, and you just walk like a step, and then there's another cutscene. And it's just like, why couldn't they all be like in the same spot? Because you're just that close. That was especially prominent in Chapter 9 of Xeno 2. Yep, Monado downgrade. Although the best cutscene in New Game Plus, we actually skipped over it. Melia, she talks weirdly, in the high tier team. Anyway, we're going to fight Maleface again.
Let's focus our efforts. Electric Gutbuster.
Anyway, so we find out that Furor is alive. And the Emperor dies, and our Monado is upgraded/downgraded. And yeah, we're gonna consult Dunban, because Dunban is Furor's older brother. Anyway, we go to the prison for the final time. And we talk to Callian, and we find out that Callian and Melia. No, just Callian, yeah. And Laura Fia too, actually. Yeah. So Melia gets permission to go while a stand-in processes her, and Callian was going to be regent until she ascends the throne. And meanwhile, we travel to. We're going to go to Sword Valley and Galahad Fortress in order to pursue the Mechon. Okay, good. I said the right thing. I think it was still shooting star weather, but I didn't know this. But yeah, we get a ship and we travel to Magna Forest. Please don't turn around. Good. So we did get to see a little bit of Valak Mountain in the dark. It's really beautiful. Unfortunately, we're mostly going to see Valak Mountain during the day. Oh, wow. That was a despawn. It just disappeared right in front of me. Yeah, we did get a little bit during the day, like in the early morning. Also, casual level 96 monsters that can, if they were aggressive, they would attack me. Because they're within, like, 5 levels, I think. I think it's within 5 levels, but it's been a long time since I've played this game casually. I'm very excited to play this game casually again with Definitive Edition on the horizon. So here we're going to do a landmark, quick travel abuse here. So we're using quick travel to get to parts of the area where we haven't actually been, even though we hit the quick travel thing. Anyway, whoa, okay, shock. That was a little bit weird. Anyway, Slippy Tunnel defies the laws of physics. Also, Ryan is defying the laws of physics too. If you get like a really good speed off that, you can actually like really propel yourself. But unfortunately, I didn't. I hope they do stay in Definitive Edition. They were really fun. They're actually, well, you could argue that there are 3 super bosses in the area, but it could technically be 2. So before we go to our destination in Osso Tower, we hit the landmark there. So here we're going to do more of this stuff. This immediately puts us in the cutscene, which is why it's faster than just walking into it. Anyway, so we can't get into a place to camp, so we need to go someplace. We need to go someplace warm and get a rock, a really warm rock. So we're going to fight a unique monster that's only for this particular story quest. Hopefully I don't step in the lava. That can actually happen. Okay.
I'm turning out the heat. You're really... We can definitely do this. Good job, everyone.
Yeah. And now we get to go to the lower part of the area and get close to the Sword Valley. One of this command has changed. Nope, it hasn't. Cool. It's fine. He needs rest. Anyway, we're close to the next boss fight, which is against who Middleface really is, and it's one of the guys that we fought with at the beginning of the game. He's called Monka. He got bodied by lots of Mechon lasers, and he's now become Mechon, and he's a really good villain. But for this particular fight, you really want to go to left. Oh, hello.
Let's focus our efforts.
That was a weird fight.
Getting started.
So now we've officially reached Sword Valley / the Mechonis. So all this time we've been on one side of the world, one big continent of the world, which is Symbaronis. And now we're finally setting foot on the Mechonis. We were actually on the Mechonis at the very beginning of the game. I have to admit that sight there is really cool. It was just the Mechonis looming over. Yes, you can buy anti-mechon weapons. To get the actual weapons in the new Game Pass run, by the way, you have to like kill certain monsters that are on Mechonis. This is so that we don't use Monado Enchant for the parts, because we do use some of the characters to deal with enemies and stuff, and so that's why mechon weapons are really useful, or anti-mechon weapons. Anyway, so here we're gonna do another little quick travel abuse here. There's actually a lot of quick traveling abuse in Soul Valley though. One of Dunban's best weapons is an anti-mechon weapon. It's not the best, but it does the job. But again, it's like only a drop that you can get, and it has to be like a free slot drop. Yeah, there's one particular mechon UM in this area that's really difficult to take down if you're playing on your game. It's a bit crazy to take down. So anyway, we're going to do a quick travel abuse here. And it's a bit weird because we actually haven't like been on the other side of this, but here we are. We're on the other side all of a sudden. And that saves like a couple of seconds. There's just a lot of like minor things that add up over time to make the run faster. Okay. So here we're going to take the fast way to the next area of Sword Valley. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to take this little shortcut. It's pretty, like this shortcut is missable, but it's definitely faster than going around the long way. I should also drink some water while I'm at it. Yeah, there's a UM as part of that group as well. You have to avoid way. Oh my goodness. I tried to jump on it. Nope. You can't jump high enough. Anyway, we're almost at the fight. It's our final fight against Metalface / Mumka. I really need this to work here because it can be a bit slow if you're... There we go. So I use focus moves just to do more damage. How long does a new game run take? I think I mentioned this at the very beginning, but it takes between like high 4 hours to 6.5, depending. But it is a very volatile run if you're not like prepared to run it. The world record for new game is because we need Buster for later. Talent gauge management is really important for. Yeah, the record for new game is 4 hours and 50, while for new game plus is 2 hours and 51 minutes. Yeah, that's fine. Like, I definitely should remind people because we are like just past halfway. Yeah, you don't kill Metalface. He just goes. He just gets hit by something, and you just go like, "Not like this." It is really intimidating because making a mistake in the menu or not doing like correct menuing can cost you like half an hour. It's actually nutty how important menus are in new game, or like a lot more depending. It's hello, there we go. Okay, I was making sure I was aiming for the right guy because if I wasn't, all these mechanisms would activate and I had to run away from them and it would be pretty ugly.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Also, the elevator activations, they're barely audible. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. Some of these things are really finicky. Okay, that monster there is a unique monster, by the way. So we want to get out of there really fast. And the fastest way is to quick travel. Money is also tight in new game as well. I'm not really an expert in new game, but I do know some things about it. It's not just buying the wrong thing, it's also like, because when you're going to places, when you're going to different locations, you also get experience and all that good stuff like AP and SP. If you don't menu properly, you lose some of that in the spots that you need to, like with skill trees and everything, because you're building it with skill trees as well. So if you like forget a menu before like a certain part of the game, or certain parts of the game, you may like miss out on like valuable SP points and stuff. So you really have to be on the ball. One thing that can be improved in New Game Plus 80% though, well, that I really want to be found, is a way to get down here faster. We think we can like get down here from up there, but it would be like, it's extremely difficult and inconsistent if we can get down from there. Anyway, We're about to fight against Fiora and a bunch of Mechon. We don't want to kill Fiora because that makes us fail the mission. Yeah. Okay.
Right, you're a lifesaver. Ronaldo, lend us your power! Yeah, I'm turning up the heat.
Okay.
You're really getting into this, right? Okay. Now we're getting started. And nothing's gonna stop us.
Yeah, that wasn't fast at all.
How's that?
So here we want to aim for gold face here.
Let's focus our efforts. On it. Everyone, make a run for it. This will be your undoing.
It's fine. Time zones are weird. I had to get up at like 7 a.m. to do this. Anyway, so we've fallen off Galahad Fortress and now we fall beach and the Fallen Arm area. Oh yeah, time in Aussie land is definitely warped. And we get reunited with Fiora, who finally remembers to Shulkers, and they have a moment. And we get to do a menu. The menu here is faster because it has less to load. Anyway, so I'm going to get rid of First Attack Plus for Back Attack Plus, because First Attack is not really great here anymore. And that's all the menus we do. Or in the game, basically, except for party makeup. So yeah, everyone has their gems. This is probably my favorite area in the game as well. Just, yeah, casually. Anyway, so this is why I don't like this fight here. It just illustrates that. Because somehow it misses that, and I don't know how. Even though he was quite in range. Also, it's Ryan time. We hope we get heaps of alley-oops. And I don't think... So, there was one really big important thing about talent gauge management in that particular section from the gold face fight. It's so that we don't get enough talent gauge for Shulk to use Monado art. And he tends to use Monado enchant, which isn't really that useful. Oh, he did it. Because he can.
I owe you. This is the last one.
Come on, Ryan. Give us some alley-oops. Jumping is slower, which, yeah. So we can't just spam the alley-oops. Come on. Yay!
Alley-oop.
Now we get to play Sunman, so you can see why we equipped a quick step onto him. Yeah, unfortunately, as I mentioned earlier, 50 Hz does reduce the quality of the game, the graphical quality. And we sacrifice graphical quality for speed. Anyway, we'll quickly get that landmark for later on. And we're in the hidden Mechon village. And it turns out the Mechon, they're against the main villain, the guy in the gold-face Mechon, Eggle, from doing his actions. They just want to live in peace. But Eggle wants revenge. Revenge against the violence. The game's actually in 576i, which is it's a weird format, but it's the best graphical quality we can get. It's the Wii U trying its best. Anyway, so we had to go and get the piezoelectric unit for Fiora because she's currently weakened and she's not in a good state. So ideally, we don't want to get into any fights, but there is a unique monster we have to. So we get this landmark first, and then we go to the where the piezoelectric unit is. Yeah, the reason why I like this area a lot, like why it's my favorite, it's because it's like a combination of like nature and machine, which is yeah why I really like the area. And I can't wait to see this area in HD, honestly. Like, this area is going to look really sick. But yeah, we don't have to like go up here, but we are running here just to get the landmarks. Go to Junks, and hopefully we talk to Lunada. There we go. Sometimes you can accidentally talk to an on the left, and it's pretty annoying because he talks for ages and gives you a quest and all sorts of annoying things.
Welcome.
Anyway, I did the menu there to Change my party up. Too bad we didn't get the thunderstorm weather here, because it's really funny when you get the thunderstorm weather here, and when you get right into the like center of the fallen arm, it changes from like a really rainy setup to like really sunny. It's actually hilarious. The force weather here is definitely something to behold. So anyway, this thing takes like ages to open, but we can do a bit of quick traveling abuse and just have it open right away. It takes like 20 seconds for that thing to open. It's ridiculous. So the party points out we're right between the Mechonis and the Bind. It's a pretty cool cutscene. And now we're in Mechonis Field, which is one of the more challenging areas of the game in New Game Plus. And yeah, this is probably the best field music in the game, in my opinion. But there's just a lot of great music in this game. Kind of sucks that the music has to be interrupted a lot at the beginning here, but there's going to be a period where the music can just do its thing. Yeah, it's just called Mechonis Field. Tragic decisions like played like 3 times. Also, sorry about the camera. It does things. Okay, good. I've fallen off there. It's... I get worried. Okay, so this is one of the parts that makes me a little bit nervous. During practice this morning, I got this first try. So it's a thing. It's a sign of things to come with it. This is not going to go too well. But yeah, this jump is a little bit finicky. Okay. Okay, second try, that's really good. There's still more platforming in this area though. And yeah, I want to make sure I do a wide corner there because I have fallen off after hitting the switch. And that would be really sad because I'll have to go, because there's no landmark there, So I have to go back to... Oh no, the camera. I have to go back to the previous landmark, which was like at the switch to get the thing to activate. It's really bad. Yeah, that's what I felt about Torna compared to Xenoblade 2. For the most part, it was like better than 2. Alright, upcoming here is a section where we have to avoid a unique monster, and this is where Earthquake comes in real handy here. So we have Earthquake 6 on Shulk, and that makes it really useful to avoid enemies that are on the ground, like this unique monster. Oh, I thought I activated that switch, that would be sick. Wow! Dang. Anyway, I should really focus on this next part. Okay. Okay, good. I did not get spotted. You can get spotted by a unique monster even during this cutscene. That's what happened during my PB actually. I got spotted by a unique monster in this cutscene, and I had to use a backup to get out. Hilariously, during my PB for this, I actually did practice the backup. And yeah, that came in handy for that PB. And then honestly, if I didn't practice that, I probably wouldn't have PB during that run. But I didn't get spotted, so I didn't have to employ the backup. Please get out of the way. Thank goodness, they were nice. They did not get in my way. Also, hot tip, do not jump on these. You'll actually die. Please get out of the way, Fiora. Although I don't think that's important. Because, yeah, that activates and, yeah. It's the first one that's really important and they go out of the way. Anyway, time for a quick drink. I'm sorry if that noise is catching someone's guard. I think it's outside. It's hard. Anyway, we're gonna do a bit more platforming because McCollum's Field has a lot of that. Also, yeah, jumping on these, it makes you go faster. It's the only time where jumping is actually faster. Right, good. That jump can be a bit finicky. I'm sorry for the noise. Oh, I thought I would grab onto that. That will weird fall damage, but it isn't lethal, so as long as it isn't lethal. Oh, by the way, we need to get the slammer. Really useful. No. Plus. The biggest tell that this is New Game Plus is the true Monado is on Shulk's back. Oh wow, that was really slow. How did that happen? Never seen that movement before. Also, these guards are really awesome, and I just threw the door slightly. Alright. I get to relax here and drink more water. Yeah, it didn't release a lot of copies, which is why physical copies of the game on Wii are hard to get. Anyway, we're coming up to a boss fight here. The boss fight is actually pretty interesting. You actually have to run up to some fight the enemy along the way. But we're gonna avoid pretty much all the ads that we have to fight. Until we get to a certain point. But yeah, J-Face is pretty interesting. I can't target anyone though, because otherwise I'll just pull out my weapon. So he finally spots me. Usually you get spotted earlier, but because I have Earthquake 6 on, I won't get spotted at that point. Now because I get a vision here, that means I automatically get Monado. And I target him here. Don't do it, Dunban. Dang it. Wii U VC version though is really cheap though. It's like way cheaper than any other version of the game. Oh. I did save time there, wow. Dang. I'm surprised. Anyway. So what's really nice about, you know, because we don't get landmark from hitting the other side, but we do get these. These nice conveyor belts. They were pretty nice to put that there for us. Not during the boss fight though, but after the boss fight. I want to test something out. Oh. I'm not sure whether that's faster, but I just want to experiment. Basically another landmark abuse. I'd never actually done that before. I was just thinking, hey, wait a minute, maybe I can do that. By the way, there's going to be a lot of that in this area, in the factory. So this is the central factory. What bad things are going to happen? This run isn't going to PB. This run is like super optimized. Oh, why? Why the F? He isn't dead yet. He isn't dead yet. Alright, so here you can easily die if you're not careful. So we have to let go. And I'm going to have to grab on. Let me get off, thank you. But if you like fall down all the way and don't actually grab on again, which is easily possible thanks to the platform mechanics of this game, you can just like flat out die and you lose like over a minute. It's not great. Hello? The switches in just around Mechonis in general have a very like light sound that you can barely register in your hearing. It's one of the things I want to improve because it would be nice having a better audio cue for the Mechonis area at least. Anyway, we have to wait for the elevator to get to the top or the lasers to go down to do that. Not really. I don't think so. But it's been a while since 100% the game. I wouldn't say it's 9% post-game either.
Cool. Let's keep this up.
But yeah, now we have to make a bomb. So that was one of the parts. We had to fight 2 Mechon. Well, actually no, we had to fight 4 more Mechon to get all the parts. Also, this is as much as mechanical rhythm we're gonna hear. A shame.
And we're okay.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Nice job. We win!
Should be okay if we fight.
Yeah, we take out the ads here because they aggro along with this guy.
More than that to slow us down. Piece of cake.
Let's press on and on and on. Just a little more. There's nothing around here that can beat us.
We can definitely do this.
Now here, I hope I can pull this off, right? We're going to avoid another unique monster. That monster guarding the switch there is a unique monster. And he gets bomby. So now we got all the parts of the bomb and the bomb is made, we can just blow up the vent now. If anyone's wondering where New Game will be at for this, there will be grinding before blowing up the vent. Grinding levels, yeah. To level 76, I believe. Okay, so this fight is a bit weird. You really want to pull off a Buster here, which is why I did Battle Soul a couple of times during the earlier fights in this area. Okay. Oh no, I used Monado in the wrong one. That's not great.
I'm feeling it. Electric Buster. We can definitely do this.
Thanks, Starman.
Fiora.
I feel like we can beat anything.
But we mustn't be careless. Let's stay focused.
So weird when you just run before the load. It gets you into endgame areas, so you can get to like level 50 early, basically, for a new game. But New Game Plus doesn't have huge skips, but it's very quirky. Anyway, we're in the McConnell's capital of Agnicofa, and along the way, Vinaya, who happens to be Egil's sister, pretty much escorts us here and tells us, like, you really need to find out our history and the truth. Like, it's better if I just show you, basically, sort of thing. So the capital contains like a oh, hello? There we go. The camera did not turn around the way I wanted it to. Anyway, we're gonna hear right here. So in order to get to our next destination, we have to activate 4 switches and go back up and activate the teleporter. Oh yeah, so earlier when I was practicing, like, one of the unique monsters, experienced Tristan, he was like in a really awkward spot. But fortunately he isn't this time around. Oh yeah, I had to do some like evasive maneuvers in order to not get spotted. Ricky is used a lot in New Game. He's really useful for his happy skill. Just to build up your party gauge. But in New Game Plus, we just use these skills and stuff to do more damage, actually, during the day. And it gives Fiora more run speed early in the game as well. I think I'll jump here-ish? Oh no, it's here. I was close. But yeah, jumping here is like a really big shortcut to get to the third tower. And hopefully I pull off this jump correctly here. It does save a second as opposed to running down the tower. But you can miss it. And one time I lost my run to like missing the jump multiple times. A run that was on PB pace, it was. Yeah. Alright, so now that the 4 towers are activated, we can go activate the teleporter. I believe the jump works in 60 Hz, but I haven't done it in a long time. Oh my goodness, the camera. So if you are 100%ing the game casually, this is a good point to not go further in the story progression, otherwise you will miss out on important stuff. Oh yeah, hey Sonic. Anyway, so we're gonna fight Godot again, or J-Face.
Let's focus our efforts.
That was a bit slow, that fight. Bit unfortunate.
Let's focus our efforts.
So here we use Buster, so he doesn't. So he doesn't actually. What is it? Doesn't force us to lock onto the ads. That's what happens, yeah. Oh, there was definitely a better scream earlier. Anyway, we're gonna fight Eggle. And he's mad at Shulk, so he's gonna aggro onto Shulk. He's gonna make, like, he really hates Shulk. For good reason too. So we're gonna use Shadow Eye just to lower the aggro onto us. Summon ads. Yep, okay. So we got the physical defense down him, which is very important, and then yeah, he's down. Now we get Tragic Decision.
Would be good now.
I was born ready. I'm feeling it. Everyone, Make a run for it!
Must be destroyed!
So after this fight, the Mechonis comes to life, and Eggle practically hides out in the Mechonis core. So the Mechonis is alive. It's threatening to destroy the Bionis. And we have to deal with this fast. Oh, hello? Nice. That does not sound good. Okay, so we're back in the central factory, but we're in the Mechonis core section of it. Oh, it's just the pandas falling. And it's at this part of the game we get a pre-tragic cutscene for Melia. And then this upcoming fight, we fight the Apocrypha core. Apocrypha generator, my bad. Not the core. The core is like coming on next. I really need to get...
Let's focus our efforts.
Understood.
My talent gauge is not good here.
Try and catch
Let's take up. Sounds perfect for a chain. We can definitely do this.
So I use the opportunity to get my talent gauge back up. Hopefully it is for this next fight, because this next fight is a really huge make or break fight in New Game Plus.
Let's focus our efforts. Power of the Monado.
Try and catch me.
Okay, continual model isn't bad.
Shifted into speed.
I'll grind you into dust!
I'm feeling pretty good.
Looking good too, Fiora. That's it. Play it by ear, everyone.
Okay, tower should appear here. Okay, it's active. It's technically dead, but
Looking good too, Fiora.
the game doesn't show it. And yeah, the vision shows us of the Bionis being destroyed. So we gotta do something about
We can
that.
definitely do this. The Bionis is in danger. I have to destroy the devices attached to Eggle.
Oh no, wait, that's not right. So wait till physical defense down activates, and then I use this just to do a lot of damage on them.
Feeling pretty good.
Then I use speed shift, and then I finish them off,
SCS, mode B.
so they get hit by Buster.
I can do it. I know I can.
So fun fact about that fight too, in New Game Plus, you actually can die in that fight. And not a new game. Also, it's running time. And we'll be playing as Ryan for the rest of the game. In fact, the party you see right now is our endgame party. Yeah, you do not have Main Monado in that Zanzify in New Game Plus. So you can easily die to him if you're like under level 90, I think. Or even like 80 under 85. Oh yeah. So I should mention the BIOS is now alive because Xanso is now revived. All sorts of things are going to happen, like the high NT are going to turn into Telethia. So basically, Melia's entire race, or almost entire race, is dead. And we get this dumb fight where, even though you hit the HP barrier of this enemy here, you have to wait until the fight decides to end. It's really silly. We'll run away because we're halfway. Good time for a drink. Yeah, she's called Silverface or Face Nemesis even. Oh yeah, so the big reason why we have initial tension on Ryan that I put on him early, it's so that he can get more crits. The higher tension. Wow! Are you okay, Dumbad? Wow! I've actually never seen that. Anyway. So we get to play as Melia. Poor Melia. But the next conversation that she has with G really awesome. And I actually wish that more games like had that sort of conversation. Yeah, so yeah, almost her entire race have been turned to Telethia. Anyway, so the Telethia, speaking of the Telethia, they're now attacking Colony 6 pretty soon, and we gotta gird up for them. And without Shulk. Because Shulk's our commission, but we don't really need Shulk. All we need is Ryan. Yeah, only half high NC or half Holmes people get saved normal anyway. Yeah, that's the formation I want.
Go for this one! I'm with that man! Thank Magnum Thrust!
Try and catch me!
Boom! I'm powering up! It'll take more than that to slow us down.
That was unfortunately a little bit slow. That load took a while. This is where Shulk comes back, but I kind of don't care about
Go
that.
for this one! Understood! Back on this! Now it's right time!
Okay, I really need to check Ryan's talent gauge here. Yeah, Brian Upper is amazing, honestly. Let me get my aura up, because the aura actually, because I got a skill where it reduces the
Suck on this!
it reduces aggro onto Ryan. Yes, alley up into
Alley-oop!
Eggle's dead. Oh yeah, Eggle's now dead, trying to distract the binders from. Yeah, the binders attacked the Mechon, and now the Mechonis is now destroyed. Anyway, we're inside the binders again. But this time it's a bit more lively because the binders is now alive. We're really summoning Zanza now with the amount of viewers we have. Dang, rip that one viewer. So yeah, this section here is like a little maze. The fastest direction is not too obvious, but I'll show you all. But basically we want to reach the heart. And the heart is huge. And also, yeah, there's a UM that can spot us here. We run too fast for it in 50 Hz, but in 60 Hz you can actually get like, caught up with it. And stop in your tracks. Yeah, look at that heart. It's really big, huge. I'm gonna go right inside it. So we're finding Lorafia. She likes saying one particular thing. I hope you all count how many times she says it.
For this one!
That was a pretty good fight.
Lord Sansa!
She only said it 2 times. That means it was a pretty good fight. But yeah, we mainly use Berserker Magnum Charge, and for that particular fight, we use Aura Burst just to get rid of the auras because we barely do any damage. But yeah, the music intro to this track where it's just silence and you just go into this area is really cool. And now we fully get to explore as well. I think it's Monopon, that's the most weapon in this game. Also, that monster there is called a Bart. It's just funny. And there is a unique monster here, but we generally avoid it. Okay, so Dixon taunts us and tries to, like, say, get to the top of the tower, and I'm like, well, I just do this.
Understood. I'm with
Do it.
Now we're
I
getting
know I can.
started.
I feel like we can beat anything.
Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone? I can see this isn't pushing you at all. I'm with that man.
Was that sarcasm? Anyway, that was actually...
Suck on this. Looks like we managed to survive.
We've definitely got to.
Wow, I don't think I've heard that quote in a while. Yeah, get off. I'm Ryan. They can still get in the way. The world record is 2 hours, 51 minutes and seconds by me. And yeah, it definitely can be improved, but it's not easy. You have to get certain jumps first try. And generally good luck in game fights. And the Mechonis core fight against Yaldabaoth / Ego.
Alley-oop.
Yes, the runs from this marathon are going to be on you. Sorry, this is our whole... Please land. Yeah, we got it. But even if I do get spotted by this unique monster, I can just go into the teleporter. Also, that dino really wanted to push me. But this game is, well, this category for this game is really optimized. Unless something new is discovered, it's definitely not easy to beat the current record.
Go for this one. Understood.
That was not a desirable fight. Where am I going?
But we mustn't be careless.
Should be okay if we fight like this.
I am playing on Wii U Virtual Console. And it's also on 50 Hz. And also the camera was really bad. But somehow I made it work. if it was on 3DS, you would have another screen on screen. And usually the game does not look that bad, but I am playing on 50 Hz, which sacrifices graphical quality for speed. Also, if you notice, I've been going around the back with Ryan. That's mainly because I have back attack plus on. So instead of Shulk doing the back slashes, we have Ryan doing the back slashes, and it does more damage. Anyway, we're at the cathedral now. But we gotta do one more thing. So we have to summon the dragon. The reason why I do a landmark warp here is so that it resets the unique monster, and the unique monster won't spot me as I run up the area. Every time someone comes in chat and asks why a little bit oh jeez. I like some of the responses. But yeah, this is a new Game Plus run. Anyway, speaking of 50 Hz, we're gonna see some shenanigans. Hope you enjoyed the shenanigans. And yeah, and the dragon is also delayed. It's really funny. Yeah, so Magnum Charge increases the damage on my next art by... Oop, I forgot to split. I would save time.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Right, let's keep going.
Did someone go up that elevator? I did not notice that. Anyway, no more alley. Oops, that makes me... Anyway, so if you skip this cutscene, you won't be able to say yes. You're automatically going to say no to this. But when you say yes to this,
I can.
in order to progress the game. And also, that's the point of no return. So, yeah, we're now at that point of the game where we go past the point of no return. And now we're finding Dixon, who is, I guess Shulk's closest thing to a father figure. This fight is slow though. I do have, if you're interested, I do have the first four capitalized in my splits. He did not move, which is a shame.
I underestimated you.
And now we're in space. A photorealistic image of space. But yeah, this is where we fight the final boss of the game, which is Santa. He has 3 phases. And we're gonna do the same, pretty much the same strat except for the first phase. Magnum Charge, oh sorry, Berserk, Magnum Charge, and Sword Drive. And I just got past my PB, which is pretty sad. But it does show how consistent I am. It's definitely... This category is definitely, like, really fun to run. I really enjoy it. It's got a lot of quirks. Anyway, so here's the answer. So I don't have a full gauge, but we can fix that very easily here. Oh yeah, so whoever's on the timer, the time is on the end of the third phase. I'm on the second phase now.
Only the divine may shape the future.
How indeed. Oh, I don't have Magnum Charge ready. I'm just gonna punch him in. And time. I golded that split, excuse me?
It cannot be.
How indeed? Alright.
The power of a god cannot be
We are a little bit behind the marathon, but
this is the providence of
thanks for having me, because the
restricted to the limited power
thing did not it's not updated. I'm just gonna post my channel here because it wasn't updated.
That voice. Alice! How dare you disobey me? Ah!
I am
But yeah.
I was here at the beginning. And
Yeah,
I
thanks
will
for watching
proclaim the
the
end.
run.
That's
I believe the next run is XenoSaga episode 3?
Does this world
Is
belong
that
to
correct?
Zanza,
I
or
haven't
does it
got
belong
my
to
eyes
you?
on the schedule, but I think that's
decided
next.
long ago.
Alright.
That's it. Today, we use our power to fell a god, and then seize our destiny.
I just wanted everyone to hear that line though, because it's pretty sick. And yeah, this is where Shock gets the treatment now though.
All that I am is fading. The memory of a god's existence, born from the chaos of creation. It is vanishing.
But yeah, I better pass this over to the next run. But thanks for having me. It's been awesome. I'll post my stream thing here, and yeah, thanks for having me.